What's up, everybody? We need to just hang tight for a second. I'm gonna go live on Facebook. It takes a little bit of time, so hang tight. Now I'm gonna hit go live. Here we go. I am now live on YouTube and Facebook. I'm good to go. What's up, everybody? My name's Devin, and I am going to be doing an NFL alternative broadcast, and I'm going to do the play-by-play for the Texans versus the Rams. So far on this channel, all I've done is play-by-plays for LA sports teams. Started with the Dodgers, doing Lakers, doing Kings hockey. Now I'm moving on to the Rams, and you know, why not? It's about time we jump on this bandwagon because the Rams are looking pretty good. And after last year, we got all excited, and they were so bad. Jeff Fisher was the coach. He was terrible, but now they're looking pretty good. But so far on defense, this Houston team is running all over them. Or whoever this, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. And the quarterback for the Rams, who is this guy? I don't even know who he is, or not for the Rams, but for the Texans. Savage. Who is T Savage? The Rams, or the Houstons, I thought had like a super awesome quarterback that had loads of points. But we got this guy T Savage. So I think his last name was Watson or something. Anyway, he must be hurt. It's 3rd and 6. I really hope nobody's here yet because I gotta get used to football. But take a look at these graphics. Those are pretty good for me. Look at those computer skills. Here we go. Savage gets the snap, and they call timeout on something. There's a flag down. The referees are talking about something, and it was offsides on the offense. Guy named Pete Morelli, and the flag was on Giacomini. Man, these names are so hard, and you know what? It takes me a little while to get warmed up. But yeah, false start on one of the linemen for the Texans. And these Rams so far this year, we got Gurley, we got so many good players, and I was excited about the Chargers, and the Chargers have been a huge disappointment, and the Rams kind of went under the radar, and so I think it's about time we jump on the Rams bandwagon. Houston's, they throw deep, and huge hit from number 43 on the Rams defense, and it's an incomplete pass. That was a huge opportunity. He was pretty open. Savage maybe threw it a little bit high, but it hit him right in the hands. Let's take a look in slow motion. Hit him right in the hands, and he had a little bit of gator arms because he knew he was going to get hit. And he ended up getting hit anyway, like square in the back. Johansson the third, a little bit of a cheap shot, but had he caught the ball, that might have knocked it loose. And the Houstons are going to punt. So the Rams are going to get it back after they let a couple runs go right down the middle. And this is going to go into the end zone it's going to be on the 20-yard line. The Rams are going to get it back. What an exciting game. What's up, everybody? You know what? I'm trying something new with football. I did a Monday Night Football game, and nobody came at all. Now I'm going to try a Rams game, but I looked, and it says that it's on CBS. So that does not bode well for people coming to the stream, because if it's on national TV, people are just watching it on CBS. So you know what? We'll just see what happens. I got to get used to these Rams players anyway. You know, I don't really know their names yet, and nobody's here on Facebook. Yesterday on the Lakers game, there were loads of people on Facebook, but I guess not this time. And I need to maybe change the title to like NFL and just do more like NFL type of play-by-play, but doing the Rams. We are on commercial break, and if you are coming on YouTube or Facebook, feel free to leave a comment. I'll say something. It's way more fun when you guys are talking. And I am doing a play-by-play of the Rams game. And you know, it's not, you're probably better off just turning on the TV and putting on CBS. Because I totally forget. I mean, this is on CBS. Not many people are going to watch it. Because you're better off just turning on the TV. It's a free channel. And I'm pretty sure that even back in the day, it was free. All right, we are still on commercial break. And you know what? I'm pretty excited about these Rams. I haven't been paying attention this year. But last year, I watched the HBO Rams thing. So they're talking to HBO. I was watching the Rams HBO show behind the scenes. and it was great. Really got used to the characters, and you know, everybody was fun. But Fisher was just the worst part of the whole thing. He was so boring, didn't even talk. And then so we got all excited about the Rams last year, and they were just so terrible. But this year they're good. So I'm gonna start paying attention. And you know what? The Rams have definitely proved they are better than the Chargers. But you know, I think we need to change the mascot. The Rams, there's no Rams in Los Angeles. It makes no sense. I think there's plenty of great white sharks though, so I think that we should be the great whites. I think we need a new NFL. I think we got to get rid of the Rams. The Rams are old school. We got to get rid of the Rams. And look at this. These people are on the Ferris wheel at Santa Monica Pier. And usually when they always show the Santa Monica Pier in these telecasts. But this time they're actually showing it on the Ferris wheel. And this is the best thing that I have seen. Is this on CBS? You guys should definitely be watching this on CBS. That was great. Play action fake. Whoever the quarterback is, Goff, number 16, it's batted down and looked like some pretty good defense from the Texans. And this guy, what's his name? Watkins, number 91. He got in the backfield so fast. And honestly, I've only seen I haven't really been paying attention too much yet. But this offensive line looked like it just got owned by the Houston, Texas defensive line. So we just got to we'll just keep watching that. Because if they keep getting in the backfield like that, this is going to be over real quickly. Here's yep, and they got in the backfield again, number 90. Who's this guy? Number 90 for the Texans. Wow, this guy is massive. Look at his arms. If you're watching this, check out that guy's arms. Number 90 for Houston. You should have seen that swim move. When I was playing D-end in high school football, the only thing I had was a swim move. Never worked. Number 90 for the Houston Texans knows how to do the best swim move I've seen in a long time. Let's hope that the Rams have somebody to help cover that guy. And here's a blitz. And the Houston gets in the backfield again, and that's an incomplete pass. 3rd and 11. It's going to be 4th and 11, and that's a very quick 3 and out. And now they're showing number 90 for the Houston Texans. And let's see who that was getting in the backfield again. This Rams offensive line just got chewed up. And that was number 55 for the Houston Texans. And he basically just hit Goff in the face. He threw the ball, and a millisecond after he got rid of the ball, just hit him in the face. You know that could have been a concussion. The Rams punt. It's fielded, and number 12 is trying his best. Gets around the corner and only picks up maybe 4 more yards. Probably should have just done a fair catch. I don't know. It seems like in these special teams these days, you're better off just doing a fair catch or letting it go. And no need to even play it. And here we go. Going to commercial break. We got a commercial for the USAA. We got to remember, everybody, this is Veterans Weekend. And the USAA is some kind of a service, I think, for veterans. So if you are a veteran, make sure you check it out. I'm sure they got better rates because they've been advertising that they're better for service members for months now. They got to be better. Make sure you check them out. Auto, Home, and Life Insurance, USAA. And now we got a commercial with an old guy with a mustache. And I don't know what this is for yet. Oh, this is for Chantix. Ryan quit smoking with prescription Chantix and support. Support may include educational materials and counseling. Chantix reduces the urge to smoke. And honestly, if you want to stop smoking, just get the gum or the nicotine patch. You put it on, it's like you're smoking all day. And you get rid of all the toxins. You're better off just quitting. But the nicotine patch and the gum, I don't think we need any more non-smoking aids. It's about as good as they come. Stop Chantix if you notice swelling of the face, mouth, throat, and there seem to be some side effects here for Chantix. And the old guy that's kind of the poster child for Chantix right now, he works at a bakery. Can't afford your membership? Well, I'm sure they got options for that. Check out Chantix. It's from Pfizer. Many insurance plans cover Chantix, and just go with the nicotine gum. It works. It absolutely works. Now we got a commercial for, there's a cat on a Roomba. It's now we're showing Samsung Oh, this has got to be Best Buy. Yep, this is a Best Buy commercial. And now this is, I think this is a T-Mobile commercial because I noticed their neon green color. And, oh, no, this isn't, what is this? The network covers Cricket Wireless. Cricket Wireless, never even heard of them. Now we're showing a CBS TV show. This has got to be like an NCIS or Criminal Minds or one of those CBS. I mean, how are these shows even on TV anymore? I don't even know. But pretty sweet. Oh yeah, NCIS Los Angeles. It looked like some pretty sweet, TV action. Had an explosion. Had some pretty sweet videography. You know what? Maybe check that out. We are back, and the Houstons have the ball. It's 0-3. 8 minutes left here in the first quarter. I'm jumping on the Rams bandwagon. And right off the bat, wow, number 95 for the Rams defensive line got up in everybody's grill. And now they're showing the defense for the Rams. I guess the outside, number 99 and 96. And yeah, they're showing all sorts of Rams defenders. I can't keep up. Yeah, the Rams defense, it looks pretty serious, actually. Let's see what happens on this one. I got to learn these players' names. It's 2nd and 10. Savage gets the snap. He throws it, and it's completed to 87 over the middle for a 5 to 6 yard gain. And you know what? If that's what the Rams have to give up to play like they're playing, that's fine. 5 to 6 yard pass. They're not going to get that every time. If anything, just a great little pass and catch from Savage. It's too bad we're not watching. I was pretty excited about watching the Texans quarterback play. Who the hell is this guy? It's 3rd and 3. The receiver set up in like really close to the line. Savage throws it wide open, number 10, and that's going to be a first down. Number 21 was playing some pretty weak defense, one-on-one defense. I think. What happened here? Somebody missed yeah, number 21 or 23. That was a defensive mistake. They set up like with 3 they set up with trips on one side, and it really threw off. It looked simple when they lined up, but it really threw off the Rams defense. Let's just go with some man-to-man. It's 1st and 10. Houston offensive line holds up nicely. They throw it to 87, and he's going to get 4 yards. And who's 87? This guy looks massive. Fiedorowicz is a huge man with arm tattoos, and it looks like he's playing tight end for the Texans. And so far, I kind of like this Texans team. I hate to admit it. 2nd and 7. Handoff to somebody. No, it was a fake handoff, and Savage ran it. And you know what? They should not do that again. Oh no, they gave it to 13 Miller. Who's Miller? Wait, is that the quarterback? Wait, now he's coming out. That was a bit of a sneaky play. You know what? I'm not a big fan of sneaky plays in football. Never have been. If you're gonna win the game, you win it. You win it the way you're supposed to win. I just don't respect it. Savage back in the game. That was weird. He sets up in shotgun. He sets up in shotgun every time. 3rd and 6. Rams defense a little bit on their heels. Oh no, here they go. Now it looks like they're ready. Here's a snap. Interception. Oh no, not an interception. It bounced on the ground, but it was really close. Number 22 for the Rams. You know, that's why he plays cornerback. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. And Savage gets hit by 88. And oh my goodness, number 22 for the Rams, make that catch. That would have been a pick 6, almost a pick six, and Savage gets hit hard. This Rams defense looks serious. Number 10 Cooper stands back for the punt, and let's see him run this thing back. We got to break this thing wide open right now, and it's not even close. What a terrible punt. Oh, actually, that was an amazing punt. It bounced backwards. Yeah, that took the luckiest bounce I have ever seen, and it looked like it was too hard. Leckler, you know, that's a name I've seen before. I think he was the punter for the Raiders for like decades, and yeah, that was a perfect punt. It landed like on the 2-yard line and then bounced backwards, and honestly, I thought that was too far. That's why I said that's a bad punt, and that thing must have just, I don't know what happened, hit the brakes. Perfect punt, and the Rams are going to get it on the 4-yard line. And yeah, you know what? We need a new mascot. The Rams suck. Because there are no Rams in Los Angeles, never have been. So we got to think of some better names, and you know, maybe I should get a list going, because I've already thought of better ones, like the Sharks, the Los Angeles Sharks. That would be so great, because we're gonna totally trump the San Jose Sharks, because just based on volume of stuff and population, and just the NFL is so huge, all of a sudden we can totally trump the Sharks. And the San Jose Sharks are going to be like, what the hell, dude? You guys have better logos. We've been the Sharks forever. And nope, we just stole it. We're the Los Angeles Sharks. So for me, the Sharks is the best possible mascot that we can have. Let's just steal the name. And the Sharks is the best mascot. We got loads of great white sharks in Los Angeles Bay. And I don't know what that bay is called, but I know that actually there are more sharks. In Northern California, and they're way bigger. We're talking the 15-foot great whites are hanging out outside of San Francisco Bay. That I understand. Our great whites are babies, and they don't eat mammals yet. They still eat fish. But that is even more reason to steal the name. Because we're totally gonna troll them. So I like the Sharks, but we got other options. I mean, or just the Great Whites. That way we're not stealing the Sharks name. But I mean, we got to be the Sharks. Who do we got to tweet about that? There's got to be somebody we can tweet. We are on commercial break. What's up, everybody? Thanks for being here. I doubt anybody's watching. A couple people are watching. Thanks for being here. If you want to say anything, I will just, any questions, or you want to say that I suck at football, make sure you tell me. And we are back from commercial break, and wow, they are showing this one guy getting ripped at Muscle Beach right now. Who knows? This guy is just going all in, and we are back. I am going to hit refresh here because I might be a little bit behind. And it's 1st and 10 on the 4-yard line. Play action, nope, that's a run to number 30, and number 30 gets open and gets about 9 yards, or maybe 10. Gurley the second, and I don't remember him being Gurley the second last year. I just remember him being Gurley. So if that's a nice change up. I like that. It looks way more badass. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Getting on the Rams bandwagon. Play action pass. Number 16 has it. Goff tries to get loose. Nope. Number 90 once again. Who is this guy? I think his name might be Connolly. Number 90 is a bigger, stronger person than anybody on the field, and he gets in the backfield. And what was this one? Oh no, that wasn't even a swim move. That was just a little bit of a clowny. His name is Clowny, like a clown, but clowny. Wow. He is no clown when it comes to playing defensive line, and he's just way bigger and stronger than everybody else. And he got on Goff so fast, and now it's 2nd and 20. And wow, what a major loss that was. His name's Jad something. I didn't understand his first name. Clowney. Number 79 is on him right now, and honestly, it just looked like number 79 got tweaked weird. It looked like his knee got kind of caught underneath somebody. So let's hope that guy's okay. I hate to have a guy immediately get hurt trying to guard this monster. Goff, here we go. It looks like everybody's okay. Number 16, Goff. Yeah, nobody's going to be able to do anything if Clowney is on you that fast every time. And they're still showing him. This guy must be the real deal. And the Rams uniforms, I don't even think they're that cool. We need some new uniforms. We got to be the Los Angeles Sharks. And oh my goodness, that was a quick pass to Crump. And I got Cup on my fantasy team, not starting him. And wow, that was some amazing defense. This Houston defense looks serious. Number 30, I think he was an outside linebacker, was not fooled for a second. Cup caught the ball, and even number 90 was in on that somehow. Clowney was somehow in on that. And Goff looks pissed. He's you know what, Goff? You're not old enough to do that. You can't act like a baby on the sideline if it's your second year. You know, you got to play a little bit better yourself. That was a terrible idea to pass it to Cup just now. Good bounce on the punt, and the Texans are going to get it at about the 40-yard line. So they have a little bit shorter field than what the Rams just had. But so far, it's the defenses that have just been absolutely looking amazing. And Thursday Night Football, we got Tennessee versus Pittsburgh. And look at that. They're showing the Coliseum right now. And I have my brother and his wife and her parents are there at the game right now. Midfield on the 30-yard line. I don't think we're going to see them. They're not getting any close-ups on the people in the stadium. And honestly, probably because there's a lot of empty seats. Here we go. The Rams, I think their best option is running the football. And yeah, they give it to 26, and 26 takes it about 4 or 5 yards. And so far, the Houston has been able to run it. And who's this guy, T. Savage? It's so annoying. You know what? You get all excited for a new player, a new quarterback to watch on Houston. You show up, he's not even in the game. And what happened with Fournette today? Fournette on Jacksonville. What the hell happened with Fournette? Here we go. Pass to 89, and he's going to get maybe 15 yards. Number 89 on the Texans, Anderson, and he looks like he's having a good time. And T. Savage definitely... Wow, that was great defense from the Rams, too. He put his hand in there, but this Anderson guy just out-muscled him for the ball. And maybe, if anything, number 22's only mistake was being too small and weak. But he definitely he definitely had a hand in there. 1st and 10. Savage is looking pretty good so far this drive. He drops back for a pass. Pretty good protection. Long pass over the middle, and he is just leaving his receivers hanging in the air. And this one they're going to call, late hit or they're going to call something. But this guy, T. Savage, is just leaving his receivers out to dry. And these Rams defenders are taking every opportunity to hit these guys as hard as possible. Looks like a flag on the... But this one, there's a flag down. Personal foul. Number 12. What is this quarterback doing, Savage? And the penalty is going to be on Joyner. And honestly, I don't think that could really be a penalty. That one was a really close one because one guy hit him with his arms. The other guy was leading with his head. Number 22, I think, was leading with his head. I don't know. Unnecessary roughness on number 22. I don't know. I think they actually called that on the wrong person. And if anything, that looked like good defense. Anyway, that's the quarterback's fault. T. Savage leaving his receivers up in the air, just as exposed as possible. And one guy missed a catch earlier because of DeAndre Hopkins. For some reason, they're showing DeAndre Hopkins. 26 gets it again, gets 3 or 4 yards, and they got to just keep giving the ball to 26. Who's this guy? Miller. You know what? Let's wonder if he's available on fantasy. I like this guy already. Here we go. Goff is still on the sideline yelling at somebody. We got to remember, it is Veterans Weekend, so everybody is wearing the camo hat. And you know what? Back to the Rams. We got to come up with a better mascot. There's no Rams. We got deer. We got white-tailed deer.
Do you have like rams in the mountains?
There are rams. There are things that look like rams in Palm Springs. I've seen them and got them on video.
There's no mountain rams?
In Palm Springs, there's rams, but I don't know if they're actually called rams. They look like rams. It's either moose or rams. Here we go. Houston's have it. They're actually looking pretty good this drive. 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line, and this Rams defense needs to look alive. Look like they were doing good, but unnecessary roughness, and got a bunch of yards for the Houston Texans, and the referees end of the first. We are done with the first quarter. What's up, everybody? Is anybody watching? I highly doubt it. If you are watching, you could watch this on CBS. That's cool too. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? You know what? Maybe Rams football, when it's on CBS, will be the least viewed videos that I make.
They're #1 in the conference.
Yeah, there should be loads of people jumping on this Rams bandwagon, just like me. But I think people are just watching on CBS, which is what I would be doing if I wasn't doing this. Nobody's watching on Twitch. Definitely, Lakers are way more popular than the Rams so far. And I thought that the Kings were the least watched videos. I think this one definitely would be considered the least watched video. Nobody's here. That's okay. Maybe I got to change the titles around, make it a little bit more clickbaity. That seems to be the trick most of the time if nobody's coming. Clickbaity titles do. I hate to say it, but they definitely work better. We are still on commercial break, going to the second quarter of the Rams game. And how long have I been doing this for? Not totally sure. I've been doing this for 25 minutes. And if this becomes a close game by the ending, I bet more people would come. But it's 3-0. People are clicking around. And have you seen Red Zone? Red Zone. Maybe I should just be doing play-by-play of Red Zone. That's probably way more fun than just one game. Because honestly, this is a little bit slow. Wild Turkey, it'll find you. And now we got a commercial. We got dogs running around mattresses, and now we got dogs running all over mattresses. So far, this is my favorite commercial. They got a poodle. They had oh man, I forgot the name of those dogs. Macy's, good commercial from Macy's, and now we have another NCIS commercial on CBS, and this one is regular NCIS. So we got NCIS Los Angeles, and we got NCIS, regular NCIS. Best game, best conference, Mississippi at Arkansas, and then Kentucky at somebody next week. They are now showing the Coliseum, and not a lot of people at the Rams games. That is terrible sales, and wow, the Rams are gonna have to look alive on their sales. That was terrible. Probably not even half the stadium was filled up. And Savage steps back to pass, and he's hit pretty hard. And this is looking like both teams just have too good defenses. And it was Donald, number 99. And you know what? I've seen that guy before. He just basically met Savage. It was like a high five, and then he just hit the ball right out of his arm. Number 99. Maybe next time we should try to get 2 hands on that ball and catch it. But still good play. 2nd and 10. And this Rams defense looks very serious. They give it to 26, and this time he doesn't find room, and the Rams tackle him. Number 95 is in on it, and there's a flag down on the play, personal foul or holding on the offense. Holding on the offense, I think. I don't know what these guys. I got to learn what the referee fouls are. Yep, that's holding. It's on number 74, and the Rams D-line was pissed about something, and they acted like a little bit like babies trying to get that flag, and they got the flag. So you know, that's a lesson for all you kids out there. If you're on the field and you want the referees to call something, act like babies. And sure enough, they pulled that flag out. It's now 2nd and 20. It was an important one though, that's for sure. Second and 20. Aaron Donald. They keep showing him quick pass to number 10, and number 23 on the Rams defense is all over that one. And Robbie Coleman, that one looked like a good size matchup, and he was all over it. And he owned they were trying to block him, and he owned number 25 on the Texans and just did a little swing move on him. And that's one of those things. I always like to make fun of the cornerbacks because they can't catch. But that was one of the ones, that was a move that a receiver can do. That was a defensive line move to get around that dude. And that was the cornerback for the Rams. That was a good play. It's now 3rd and 20. Savage drops back so much time, it's not even funny. Finds number 26 over the middle. Gonna be well short of the first down, and it looks like the Houston is gonna have to punt. And yeah, that was just a good option for Savage to throw to, because it didn't look like there's anybody else. The only problem is that it's going to be somewhat difficult to actually get those extra yards. Miller can't do it. Maybe if he would have cut back earlier, he could have at least had a run at it, but he did not cut back earlier, and he had an angle like he was going towards the out of bounds, and there's nothing he could do. So maybe he should have cut back earlier. But Texans, this guy's name is Ka-Emi. Didn't have enough time to read that, guys. It looks like a Hawaiian guy is kicking for the Texans, and this one must be deep. And it's not that deep. It's a 34-yard attempt to tie the game. And Savage, you know, I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty savage. He looks huge. Biggest jaw I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And here we go. We're gonna have another run at this kick, 34-yarder. Don't know anything about this kicker, but I know my kicker didn't do shit this week. Picked him up. He's got 5 stars every single week. He had 5 stars 2 weeks in a row. I'm like, all right, I will play Huska, and Huska doesn't do shit. It is 149. Here's the 34-yard attempt to tie the game, and that's pulled left, and that's going to be no good. The what looks like a Hawaiian guy, Fairburn. Legler is the one holding it. Yeah, Legler has been a pro for decades. That one is definitely Fairbanks' fault, and it's still 3-0. And we got a barn burner here of a football game, 3-0 on a commercial break. What's up, everybody? Is anybody here? I highly doubt it. Nobody's watching, so I am going to stop doing the Rams game. There's just no point. And I'll be back for the Kings later tonight. The Los Angeles Kings versus the San Jose Sharks. I will be back for the game later tonight. And if you're here on Facebook, thanks so much for coming on Facebook. Feel free to leave a comment. I will be doing the Lakers, but tonight I'll be doing the Kings. So 7:30 tonight. Come back for the Los Angeles Kings. It looks like there's just not many people coming, and if there's not many people coming, I might as well just wait. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. This was a bit of a tester, and maybe I got to do Rams games when they're